You haven't been missing them. But this is one that I made a video on 2017, and I cannot believe it's been that long since I made the canning of the chocolate syrup. We used to have this as a staple, and for some reason over the years I stopped making it. We're going to make some chocolate syrup today. It's so simple and so easy to make. Now, if you want to make a batch of this, you can keep it in your refrigerator for, I would say, almost indefinitely. But this is a canning recipe. You can water bath can this. Now, it is not USDA approved. In other words, the USDA has not specifically said that you can can this, but it has high sugar content, and I've been canning it for many years. It is the Amish canning of the chocolate syrup. So simple and easy. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the ingredients, and then we'll put it all together. So I'm adding 6 cups of water. And to that we're going to add 12 cups of sugar. You heard me right, 12 cups of sugar. All right, we have the 12 cups of sugar in here. Now we're going to go with 12 cups of cocoa. All right, I had to get a larger kettle. Now we're going to go with 8 tablespoons of honey. If I were you, I would not double this. This makes an awful lot. But if you are giving it for gifts, it's great to double it. So we need 8 tablespoons of honey. Now we're going to put this on the stove, and we're going to heat it until it's all liquefied. And that's all we do. And then we're going to go ahead and pour it into our jars. Now it does call for a teaspoon of salt since I am doubling this. I will give you the single recipe in the description box. All right, I'll get back to you when it's all incorporated and really good and hot. We are finished. The syrup is done. Now, it will look a little thin, but it thickens up when you put it in the refrigerator. Because we have it really good and hot, it does look thin like this. But let me tell you what, sitting on the shelf, after a day, it gets thicker. Now, my headspace, people always want to know precise measurements. I don't measure very precise, but it's going to be at the first thread. Sauce is in the canner, and I will show you when it's done, and then I have to wait 24 hours to put the labels on, but I made labels for them too, and of course I'll show you all that. So I have my list here of things that I wanted to do, and I can go ahead and take that off. And the next one that I really want to get working on, hopefully real soon, is showing you how I make bagels. Now, the first time I made them, they didn't turn out 100% right. They tasted like soft pretzels, but they were amazing. So I'm still working on the recipe, but I want to write that on my list because I'm still working on them, and I want them to look a little bit better before I actually show you. So I'm going to do the bagels, and then I found a recipe for bagel mix in a jar, which I think would be great for someone like me who whips up bagels a lot. So I am going to be doing that here coming out real soon. So I'm writing it down. Okay, so we did the chocolate syrup. We did all of that. I'm really working on some homemaking videos for all of you. Now remember, I do post every single day. So not every day it's going to be something, you know, a big video. I think that's where people maybe don't quite understand. This is a living diary, and so it's a visual diary, and it's what I do every day. Not every day am I working like that, because I just possibly can't. But we have all kinds of homemaking videos coming up, and it's all about like Little House on the Prairie homemaking, and what did Caroline Ingalls do with her homemaking. They had a routine. I do talk about plain women and their routines, and you know the old sayings. Where is it at? I have it here written somewhere. You know, they say mend on Tuesday, wash on Wednesday. Well, my mom had her own. She had her own way of doing things, and it wasn't quite like that, but we all have our schedules. So for me, it's Monday is always washing day. Tuesday is cleaning day. Tuesday or Wednesday is midweek cleaning day. Thursday is always when I get to go away. Friday is baking, and then Saturday I do cleaning again. And then, of course, Sunday, I don't do much of anything. I will edit some videos here and there, but I try to keep up with emails and correspondence on Sundays, which can take quite a while. So I really want to thank Patricia for the scarf. It's beautiful. It reminds me of Ma Ingalls. Remember when she would go out to the barn at night, she would always put one of these on. I absolutely love it, but it's so warm. I've been in and out of the house, hanging wash up and doing all kinds of things. So it's kind of warm here because the wood stove is on the back. So that's what I'm doing, making a list of all of the videos that I want to make. And I think we will have different things that we're going to be talking about for January and February. And those are the quiet months for me, and those will be the months where maybe we can do a lot of reflections on the previous year and lessons that we've done and things like that. So as soon as this is done, then I will show you what it looks like. So why are we no longer buying chocolate milk? I hope you watched the video to find out, because simply we can make our own chocolate syrup for about, I'd say for 1 pint it would be about 45 cents, and it's so much cheaper than buying it. We already have been using this, and you can also make this for icing, frosting, make it for all kinds of things, brownies. So we're not buying chocolate milk anymore. That's one thing I can take off my grocery store list, because we're making our own. And now what I'm doing is just putting my labels on everything and putting them all together so I know where I can easily find them. I cannot believe how beautiful my pantry is turning out. I really love the look of it. It's spacious and there's lots of room, and I can see everything at one place. I spend a lot of time in this room. I like to do reading in the evening, and I like just to look over all of my jars of food. While I don't can as much as I used to in the previous years, I still love to can things that I know are going to save me tons of money in the year. I still love the look of food in jars, and I will always love that. So Joan, I really want to thank you. This is such a fun box because it's things that my husband loves and things that I like as well. So she gave a whole box of all kinds of goodies. And in Homestead Tessie fashion, she ripped open the box and started eating some of the candy. We love chocolate candy. And here she gave some seeds. Spaghetti squash. This is neat. So I will be growing that. But she gave some chocolates and, well, I don't know everything. I just saw what was on top. Peanut brittle. And then this looked really neat. And she gave this. It is different language, so I don't know, but it looks neat. It looks like chocolate, like a cake. I don't know. Looks pretty neat. It's a kit, which I will make on a different video. But she gave a bandana and all kinds of neat things. She gave some oatmeal bites. Oh, she has some recipes. Ooh, so it sounds really good. She has recipes thrown in here and a little candy and all kinds of neat things. Sachet bags, because she knows I like to make my own sachets, and all kinds of things. And look at this. This is great for making your own air fresheners and things like that. So it's a whole bunch of things and nice bags, which you know I like to use these. And let me see what else is here. I just try to go through this. I don't like making these videos way too long because they get a little bit long for people. But, oh my goodness, Ken is gonna love these. Or me, they fit me too. Oh, I love the gloves. And something to make my life a little easier. So she gave me some cookware. And she gave some cookies, and it's just so much fun. Well, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. And look at these beautiful coasters made of glass, homemade. Absolutely adorable. I've never seen anything like that. Well, bye, everybody. We'll see you guys on the next one. Ooh. Walnut candy. Oh my word. I remember this was a little girl. And a can opener. I can really use a can opener. Oh, what else is in here? We got candy. Mary Jane Farms. Oh, I don't get this anymore, and I love this magazine. I love Mary Jane. Save for Tessie. Thank you so much. I love magazines. Oh, I'm going to go out and we're going to have some snacks. Woohoo! Maybe we'll watch some Little House on the Prairie, eat some of my snacks, and have a fun day. Bye, guys.